Hey folks, welcome to a new year with The Terrible Truth. I'm your host, Mr. Wright, and right now I'm all in the studio by my little lonesome. Not even my engineer decided to show up today, Carlos, Mr. Nice Guy. Mr. Nice Guy's being an asshole today. Anyway, I thought we'd kick off the new year with some New Year's resolutions and stuff that I found on the MSN Love and Relationships page, and I thought they were pretty interesting. And there's also another one I wanted to cover, which is talking about your ex. But before we get into that, I just kind of wanted to say a little bit about what I want to do with the show this year. And one of the things I want to do with the show this year is try and improve it as best I can. And so what I think I'm going to try and do is actually make it less of a time constraint, because currently the way the show's formatted is we go 1 hour and then that's it. But sometimes we can go less, and then sometimes we can go more. Now there's going to be a show I think coming on after me at some point, and that may end the final time constraint, but we'll see. We'll see how all that plays out with all the other shows here on the network. In case you don't know some of the other shows, I'll tell you about some of my favorites. My absolute favorite is the Our Stimulus Package show. And the show they had on last night, they had they had two local media legends. Eric Diggins, who's a nationally syndicated TV critic. And he was on the Stimulus Package show last night with Julia Silva and Kirsten Becker. And also they had local radio broadcasting legend Ted Webb. And the show was hysterical. It was one of the longest shows that show had put out at about 56 minutes. They usually go about, their show is scheduled for half an hour, but it goes about 45 minutes usually. 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then they'll usually shut down. But last night's show was 56 minutes long, and it was hysterical. And if you have never seen their show, you guys need to go check it out, because their show is awesome. Of course, we also have the Internet Chronicles, which is done by the owner and CEO of the network, who's into technology. He is the big giant geek in the big red chair. And the Internet Chronicles, check it out if you want to catch up on what's hot in technology. And I always love my job on that show. I'm the one behind the board on that show, and I love giving him shit. It's just fun, because it's just awesome. To get him to say, "I'm going to throw something at you," it thrills me, folks. And also, if you ladies are out there and you ever wanted to get into pinup or burlesque or anything like that, if you wanted to send your boyfriend some sexy pinup photos of you with the 50s pinup theme and whatnot, you should check out this other show that they got on the network, Pinup America. And that comes on tonight, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And those two girls are your source for all kinds of pinup and burlesque culture info, and how to do things, how to make the accessories, how to apply the accessories, all that kind of stuff. Very good stuff. So those are some of the other shows on the network. Those are the long-standing shows. I've actually now, since we've been on the network for almost 6 months, we're pretty much a long-standing show now too. But there's a new show, and that's Tammy Levent's I Whip It Out. Or I think that's how it is, I Whip. It's I Whip, but her show is Whip It Out. And her little acronym is Incredible Women Have an Infinite Power. And she goes around talking to some of the female business leaders of the community and other female members of the community that have a powerful voice, a powerful female voice. And you should check that out too. It's pretty good. And Tammy's always kind of fun, and she's kind of a riot herself. So, and then of course a new show, Stated. which is it's based off of the loan industry and housing loans. And these two guys used to give out the mortgage loans for houses, and they kind of chronicle in detail in a book or a screenplay or something that they've got going how the housing collapse happened in America. And that's how they got the name of their show, which is based off of stated income, stated out expenditures. Stated income, stated expenditures. And that's how the loans were given out in this country. And it was just so fraudulent. It was incredible. And so these guys document that. And if you want to know about finance, you might want to check out this show and why we're in the mess we're in. So give these guys a try, and they're pretty funny, and they got a lot of energy for it. I didn't think that a mortgage industry show would actually be kind of interesting, but I think they'll make it interesting. So go ahead and check that out if you're in the market for buying a house, maybe. So, all right, let's get to the New Year's resolutions. So, we'll start with the New Year's resolutions. And I was reading this the other night, and I found it kind of interesting. It's a little top 10 list, what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And these were like some of the comments. And the article is, New Year's resolutions men wish you would make. So this is what the men want you to do. And I'll be commenting on what and all's entailed and all this stuff, because some of it is kind of crazy. So, usually New Year's resolutions are a personal thing, but have you ever wondered what your guy would want you to do differently in the upcoming year? Glamour asked men what resolutions they'd wish their girlfriends would make in 2012, and they don't hold back. Here's a good one. Number 1, from Umberto. He's 29 years old, from Monroe, Connecticut. I'd like it in 2012 if women would stop chatting on the phone, checking their teeth in the rearview mirror, and flipping their hair and drinking coffee while driving. Yes, women should not fart while driving. Farting while driving causes accidents. And Umberto's very correct. From John, 25, Studio City, California. I wish my girl's New Year's resolution would be to take herself less seriously when I ask her to do fun things to spice up our lives. Why can't we have a little harmless fun? John actually hits upon something, I think, a little deeper. And that women take themselves way too seriously sometimes, especially on very trivial and everyday things. And some of it can be stated in something as simple as age. Guess what, ladies? You are going to get older. We understand this. So quit worrying about looking older. Don't worry about looking older. Worry about looking your best. There's some hot older women out there, and you need to learn how to be a hot older woman and not worry about getting older, because it's just kind of a drag on guys. We don't want to hear this sad crap. Oh, I'm getting older, blah, blah, blah. Knock it off, ladies. If you're beautiful when you're 25, you can be beautiful when you're 50. I mean, come on. Just take care of yourself. That's all you got to do. But he also mentions, do fun things to spice. I don't know what kind of fun things he's wanting women to do. Maybe he needs to stop dating dead fish. Maybe he needs to date some girls that can move in the bedroom. Just a thought. So here's Josh, 34, from Jacksonville, Florida. I want my wife to stop adding to the degree of difficulty in life. She just can't say no to people, which means she gets overwhelmed. In other words, I want my wife to be more selfish and to do more for herself. She deserves it. Now, this I think just this can get on my nerves. I know it gets on my nerves when I see people do this. They talk to other people and they get all these great, brilliant ideas, and they just kind of run off half-cocked. And if it's your significant other, it can be a drag on you and the relationship. And you all ladies need to realize this. It kind of goes along with the whole, oh, he's just got my number because we just want to be friends. I can have another friend. Guess what? He doesn't want to be your friend. He wants to get into your panties. And that's going to put a strain on your relationship. And it kind of goes in the same vein with doing other things with other people. Oh, we need to go catch up with the Joneses and whatnot. Well, I can't. I've got to do this. That I already scheduled. This is a work event, and they expect me to be there. So you end up putting a damper because now you're getting into a fight about who should do what. And you're not, you talk about the level of communication. Well, you gotta communicate with your partner and make sure that whenever you're deciding to do something that may cause an overwhelming of a schedule, you need to check with your partner on that. The next one, from Ben in Vero Beach, Florida. Wow, 2 Floridas in a row. My girl keeps our social calendar packed to the point of exhaustion. Oh, it's along the same veins. Oh, look at that. Even though sharing occasions with friends and family should be fun, sometimes it can seem like a never-ending party that leaves us with little time for ourselves. I wish you would make 2012 the year we spend more nights alone together in our home. Again, if he's with you, he wants to be with you. Now, if you go out and do things, that's fine. He will want to go do some of those things. But he's not going to want to do it all the time. And this, I think, comes in with this whole female, they just got to have fun all the time. And if they're not having fun, it's boring or blah, 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 or whatever. I don't know why you ladies are like that. You just are. It's always got to be fun. You've always got to go from one fun, extreme emotion to the next fun, extreme emotion. And guess what? Men find that tiring. We don't want to be on that roller coaster all the time. We want to go and do fun things, don't get us wrong. But for crying out loud, we can't be on that roller coaster. I think DJ Change is at the door. So let's stick a pause in that thought. I got to go get him since I'm the only one here. Yes. So finally, I'm no longer alone on the show and behind the board as DJ Change, groupie getter extraordinaire. Oh yes, this is going to get exciting. Oh, hey, I like the hair.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Like yours.
Yeah, I shaved it this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, every Thursday.
Looks fresh.
It should be. Oh, you smell good too. What's going on? You gotta.
I don't know. I'm trying to catch some groupies, man. You always say I get all the groupies, and I'll never see them. So I'm trying to.
Dude, 109 comments. Did you see that shit?
No, I fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
Yeah, man. I'm like, yeah.
109 comments.
I said, man, y'all going at this all night. I'll pick up tomorrow in the morning. I just pick up tomorrow in the morning, man.
Wasn't that funny though? That shit was great.
That was hilarious. That was fun. That was real fun.
So yeah, she tries to deny it. She got feelings for you, dude. She got feelings for you.
I don't know something.
She got feelings for you, dude.
Who got feelings for me? Hopefully the world got feelings
Miss
for me.
Groupie. Miss Groupie number 2. That's number 2.
Crazy. Crazy, dude. What's going
So,
on, everybody?
all right, we're talking today about New Year's resolutions men wish that women would make. I got some other topics that we're going to get to.
Good ones. We really don't want to hear.
What do you think? What do you think? What topics should women make?
I don't know. Honestly, I was at Asia for New Year's, and one girl was like, "I don't want a boyfriend because I'm independent. I want an independent boyfriend." And I was like, to make a long story short, you want a fuck buddy who's pretty much at the same level as you. And she was like, yeah. I was like, well, then just say that. But that's what she
Yeah,
wanted.
there's a New Year's resolution you women can make. Be fucking honest.
Yeah.
I
Don't try
had
to
a
sugarcoat it.
conversation last night with one of his groupies because she's trying to deny that she likes him. And we all know that she likes him, and it's okay. It's okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's awesome if you like him. It's fine. Why are you trying to deny it? Quit trying to deny it and be honest.
She's probably trying to keep her innocence.
She's not innocent. She's not innocent.
Oh my god. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say.
She's not that innocent.
She seems like a very nice.
She is a nice girl.
Yeah.
And it's okay for a nice girl to like a guy, damn it. So quit. Just,
Accept it.
it's all right. It's all right. Anyway. So yeah, that's a good one. Women
Yeah.
need to be friggin' honest.
Yeah.
Quit trying to hide and sugarcoat things. You know, and
It's okay to.
what comes along with that, I kind of understand why. I mean, the motivation is they got to protect themselves. You know, there's always that. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's a natural thing too. But in order to protect yourself, you just need to be assertive.
Be more open. Be more. Let it know. Let it be known. I'm not looking for.
Yeah,
a
you
boyfriend.
can let it be known, but just be assertive. If someone's doing something you don't like, you smack them across the face. Say, "Stop it, motherfucker!" It's that simple. That's how men do it.
Not so much of a hard slap, like more like a hey, calm down. Cause you do a slap, you know, everybody's like, oh, okay, well, I'm not talking to her. So, well, like a little like hey, like a warning, like hey, stop, going too far, going too fast.
As a matter of fact, it reminds me of the Elephant Man story.
Elephant Man story.
Elephant Man story.
Like the singer?
No.
I mean, a rapper?
No.
Oh.
Elephant Man. It's in that book, Our Stimulus Package. Another plug for the Our Stimulus Package girls. It's like I think the first story or the second story.
Uh-huh.
It's called The Elephant Man, and the lady in the story, she likes chili, she likes football, and she meets this guy at the club,
Uh-huh.
and he's a doctor, and they hit it off, and he gets called into work, so he's got to leave. So she walks him out to the car, and they're kind of making out and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
And they make plans to, they exchange numbers. And over the next week, they text and whatnot, and they find out a little bit more about each other. And he likes football. She likes football. He cooks really good chili. She loves chili. So they're going to meet up the next weekend, but he's on call. And he
Okay.
lives near the hospital.
Okay. So he's like a doctor or something.
Yeah, he's a doctor, yeah.
Okay.
And since they were making out, that was what was left in his mind was, oh yes, as soon as I get her back to my place, I'm going to fucking score.
Yeah.
And so he was all over her right away. And she was like, whoa, cowboy, slow down.
Yeah.
I mean, he was on her like fast.
Yeah.
And she was like, whoa, I love football. I love chili. You're cooking chili. I smell it's awesome. Whoa.
Let's take it a step. Let's
Take it
some
slow.
chili, watch some
Yeah,
football.
let's take it slow.
Uh-huh.
And so he says, oh, I'm sorry. It's just you're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And so she's like, all right, just chill. Let's continue.
Baby steps, yeah.
And so, let's watch the game and have a good
Good time.
date.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's good for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then bam, back on top of her, wrestling with her, you're just trying to make out with her, all this stuff.
Right.
And she pushes him off him, she's fighting him, and he's just, no! She was like, no!
Yeah, girls do are
And she's
very
like-
good for mixed signs.
Oh yeah, mixed signals. We could talk about that in a little bit too. So she explains to it in detail. Says, "Look, bam, bam, bam.
Uh-huh.
No, this is not going to happen on this date."
Uh-huh. So I think that's the
And
thing with women. Women like to plan it. Women like
No,
to
she was
plan.
straight. She was straightforward.
No,
She-
but more so I think women like to plan like, okay, tonight I'm going to have sex with that person, or tonight.
yeah, that's what they do.
Nobody plans it. This is not the day.
They have the opening and closing control of their legs.
Yeah.
That's just that simple.
it's not something that you really want to just force. I want to force my way into your leg because you get charges that way. So yeah,
Yeah, that's bad.
Bad.
So he finally says, all right, yeah. And so he's good for like another 40 minutes. Right? Back on top of her. And she fights him off, and she's freaked out now. She's like, I'm fucking leaving. And when he came over, or when she came over, she put her purse in one of the other rooms. So she had to go get her purse.
Okay.
And she said it felt like the walk of eternity to go get her purse. Because she was leaving. So she goes into that room, gets her purse, turns around. He's at the door with his trousers on the ground.
Oh.
And she says she was now staring face to face with the largest dick she'd ever seen in her life. She said it was hanging down like an elephant trunk.
Elephant store.
The Elephant Man. To this day, the Elephant Man doesn't know who he is.
I think he for one, he's a doctor, so I think he wants to keep his name, anonymous. First off.
Probably.
Just,
Oh, no. Oh, no. See, other doctors and other people that she knows that have read the book, they want to be called they want her to tell other people that they're the Elephant Man.
Oh, no, not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Well, not only that, it shouldn't happen, but I found out from these two girls that having too big of a penis is a bad thing.
I don't know. Okay.
You want it just right. You don't want it small, and you don't want it big. You want it just right.
What's up? Well, I don't know. A lot of females send like I said back on this mixed message thing again. They say, yeah, I want a whole big one. I want 12 inches. I want such and such. And when they actually get it, they're like, oh, whoa, soften that up a little bit, diet down a little bit. All that's not going in me tonight, So they still want to be like the whole ladylike. But then they want to project like, oh, yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I can take it to the throat, I can do all that. And then we actually do it to them, and they're gagging. They're like, hey, slow it down. They're just like, wait, you said you can do all this. You said you want it this way. And when I deliver it to you, you're
yeah,
like,
ladies,
oh my God.
if you can't, she can.
There is somebody who can.
Yes. If you can't, she can.
Oh, my gosh.
So, all right, let's get on to the next little New Year's resolution. All right, my girlfriend is absolutely amazing. I want 2012 to be the year she realizes that New York is where she belongs and stops thinking about returning to England, although I hope she never loses her accent. Wow. Mark, 30, New York City. Mark, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You, sir, are an idiot. That's one of the things. When I'm doing some of my research for this show and I'm reading books, I can tell that some of these books were written for motherfucking New York. Now, I love the Giants. I don't really love the Giants. I like the Giants. No. I love the Bucks. The Giants are like my NFC East team. I don't like any of the other NFC East teams. Sorry, I don't like Dallas. I know you're from Texas.
Yeah, hey, you're good. Fine, whatever.
I don't really care for Dallas.
Pretty much, whoever's winning the Super Bowl and whoever's having like an after party, hey, that's my team. Yeah, let's go Packers. Let's go Giants. Let's go Patriots. Hey.
Well, I like the Giants a little bit, and that's one of the other teams in the NFC that I like. I can't really remember who else I like in the NFC, but I love the Bucks. But Bucks are I like the Bills a little bit. I like the Dolphins. I mean, how do you explain that one? I like the Colts a little bit, but I think that was mainly due to Tony Dungy.
Okay. So you pretty much just like certain players that were on the team, and like guess when they get drafted to another team.
Well, Tony Dungy was the coach of the Bucks, and then he became coach of the Colts, and
so the coaches.
Just him.
No,
really.
Okay.
I like the Steelers because my mom's from Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
So I like the Steelers.
Black and yellow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I like Denver. I've got an uncle that lives out in Denver, so we've liked Denver since the 80s. And I think it's awesome with Tim Tebow. I mean, I was like, wow, that's him just tearing it up and getting all that Tim Tebow mania going. I'm like, wow, that's pretty awesome. And I told people, I was like, hey, he might not have the best throwing technique, but guess what? He is a competitor and he is a winner, just like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I don't like New England all that much, but guess what? Tom Brady is a freaking winner. He wants to win. He's a competitor and he's a winner, and he wants to win. And the track record he's got proves it. So you can be more than the sum of your parts. And Tim Tebow's showing that this season. So, all right, here we go. Mark in New York City thinking that New York is the freaking world. You're an idiot.
What? Now, I mean, now he could be from New York. Now,
Well, yeah, of course he's from New York. He's from New York City.
so I mean, like, whenever you're from a place, you're gonna think that place is the best place. I'm from Texas, so Texas is the best place. I wouldn't say, hey, if I find a chick, oh yeah, you're gonna settle down and move
Well,
here.
all right. Check this out. I was in the military for 10 years, so I got to experience other
Right.
sections of the world.
Right, right.
Now, the first place I went was basic training, which was in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
I left in December.
Mm-hmm.
It was as warm in San Antonio as it was in Tampa.
Yeah.
And I was like, this place is for me. I was like, I
Exactly.
love Texas.
'Cause it's the
like,
heat.
I can't live in Florida. I'm going to live in Texas. And I love Texas. And so, Texas is it for me. I love Texas.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful women, great weather,
Oh,
fast money, fast
the
living.
especially the Hispanic girls,
Oh,
the Mexican
yes.
girls. Ooh.
Yes. Let's not go-
Unfortunately, most of them will hit a hard expiration date.
Yeah, they do. All women hit a hard expiration.
No,
date.
no.
Yes.
You haven't seen an Italian woman.
You're right, I haven't. I haven't.
An Italian woman, a dyed-in-the-wool from the motherland of Italy. Them ladies will hit a late expiration date in like their late 50s. Sometimes even their 60s.
Cougars.
Oh, yes.
Cougars. So
Oh,
that's probably where
yes.
cougars originated from.
Maybe. Well, there's a few other places. Surprisingly, I loathe to say it, France.
France. I haven't been to France. Okay.
They're kind of half and half. They get a little bit more ugly. I don't know why.
Something in the water.
Holland. Some of the European countries, a lot of the European countries, they
Yeah.
got a little bit later expiration date. Turkey doesn't. Turkey got a hard expiration date, and they
Really?
got some gorgeous women too.
Hmm.
And some of the Middle East has some good expiration dates. Some of them have some bad.
I think every race has like their hit or miss. Like some women just don't expire. Thank God to makeup.
Yeah, there's
women
there's
do.
some like Helen Mirren. I mean, she's what, 70 years old. She's still hot.
Mhm.
I still bone Helen Mirren.
I never heard of her, but
She's actually Russian.
wow,
Russian women can probably last a good long time too.
really?
Yeah.
Like Karen.
But American babes, well, they got a bad expiration date.
They're spoiled. That's what it is.
Yeah, they're
American
spoiled.
women are
Yeah.
spoiled.
Yeah,
So
oh,
they
yes.
just get.
Oh,
They
yes.
they just let themselves go out, whatever. You know, so.
Oh yes. But Mark in New York City, you're a friggin' idiot. There's other great places in this world: Italy, Texas, Holland. Although Holland just for the scenery, it's pretty clean in Holland. It's got a nice clean look. Here's Alex from London. I would like my girl to make more of an effort to force me to stop working. What?
Think she's cheating.
I would like my girl to make more of an effort to force me to stop working.
Hmm.
This has to be a European thing.
Is she working at least? Because if she's not working, then who's going to bring the money or bring home the income?
Is that what he's saying here?
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Is,
Unless,
is he saying this to kind of say that I don't want to have to bust my ass so I can provide all her shit because she's a gold digger?
maybe.
Maybe.
Then you may want to leave her.
Yeah, dude.
Gold.
Alex, what's your problem? If she's too costly, man, it's called high maintenance.
Exactly. Because if
get-
you stop
you
working,
get fucking rid of her, dude.
no income, no her, by yourself again. Now you're stuck without a job because you wanted to.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
work.
What's this? What's this? Stop working. Only in some fucked up commie society that's socialized like England has become does this kind of attitude happen. Get the hell out of here, Alex.
Unless you're still in high school. I don't want to work at a movie theater. I don't want to work at Sonic.
Oh, here's one.
I want to stay home.
My lady can't go more than 5 seconds without checking her BlackBerry. I hope this year she ditches the habit so we can actually have a conversation.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter,
Social media, dude.
and yeah, social media.
Social
Just
media.
that whole thing has really corrupted everybody's dialogue with each other.
And he's saying this while logged into Facebook.
Hey, chill out. You gotta promote all kind of ways, okay? All kind of ways.
That's from Andrew in Detroit. Hey, women, look out, Andrew. Women are social creatures. They gotta have communication. And here's the thing. Oh, you ladies are gonna hate this. You ladies are inefficient at communication. Inefficient. Men use half of the communication capacity that a woman uses, and yet we can communicate with each other just fine. Sometimes without even words.
Talking.
Sometimes it's just a grunt, a look, that kind of stuff. And it's because our communication ability is so efficient that we actually have to retard our capability, to slow it down, to engage with you in a conversation. And that's why it's so draining on our system.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay. It drains us.
Unless you go to the club, because the best way to talk to a girl, all you have to say is just one thing: want a drink, and they'll listen, Hey, want another drink? And they'll listen, and then they'll listen. Hey, you want a drink? I'm not buying you drinks. You better buy a bottle before you get to the club and be damn near tipsy. That's it.
What's he talking about? Do you buy girls drinks at the club?
No. Well, I'm not gonna say fuck no. I'm not gonna say no. If I know you, yes. If you're like a friend
But
of mine,
if it's a girl you're trying to hit on.
a random, no, fuck no. For what? Because all you're gonna do is like,
Did
hey,
I
you want a
tell
drink?
Did I tell you about the story with the 19-year-old or 20-year-old at the gym that I worked at? She was working the front desk. So I'm talking about her show. I wanted to get her on the show. She was actually kind of a little spitfire.
Really?
And it was hysterical. I told her that I went to the club with Maurice at one time. And she asked me if I'd bought the girls any drinks. And I was like, hell no, I don't buy girls drinks in the club. And he goes, oh, well, that's why you don't got a girlfriend. I was like, hold up.
I told you.
I was like, hold up.
I told you.
I was like, check this out. We're at the club. I see you. I like you. I go up and buy you a drink. Are you going to respect me after you do that?
No.
Or after I do that?
No.
And she was like, and I was like, my point exactly. You're not going to want to go home with me.
No.
You're not going to want to talk to me. You're just going to want to drink your drink and get the free drink and get the fuck out of there.
Exactly.
And you're not going to have any respect for the guy.
Look for the next person to give you
Yeah.
a drink. Yeah.
And then I found out later that you ladies play that game with that crap. Come on.
Who can get, how many drinks can I get? I know some ladies who will actually even go to the club with maybe like $20. Enough to get themselves maybe 2 drinks, depending on what you drink. 2 drinks or 3 drinks or whatever. But majority of the night, they have other guys buying them drinks. And then you already get fucking free drinks, free cover. Come on. You can buy your own goddamn drink. You can buy your own drink. Buy me a drink, goddammit.
Yeah, especially if you're getting free drinks, you go up there, you get one. You wait a few minutes, go back and get another one. Or go to another bartender, get your man a free drink. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Please, do something.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Hook a brother up.
Do something.
All right, let's get back to the list here. The next one, my New Year's resolution. This is from. Oh my goodness! Look at this dude's name. Look at that dude's name.
Your font is really small.
Look at that shit. Look at that.
Real?
Ruth. His name is Roof.
Wow.
Like the roof is on fire.
That has to be a stage name.
I guess.
Has to be a stage name.
He's from Atlanta. He's 29 years old. He says, my New Year's resolution for my girlfriend is for her to stop pretending to understand my obsession with sports and just take my word that I need to be alone with the TV on Sunday and Monday nights.
Makes sense.
Yeah, ladies, if you're not into sports,
Don't try.
and your guy is, let him be into sports. Don't hassle him. Don't. We need to have our time together. Oh, blah blah blah. Look, he loves you. but he just wants his sports. He needs to watch it. He's been growing up since way before he met, since he was a little kid. I've got Buccaneer shorts. They're shorts now because they were pants when I was like 4 years old.
I'm not throwing those away.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we are with our sports. If we're into sports, we're into sports. It's like DJ Change here and his spinning records and music. He's into it. Look at the tattoo on his head. He's got music notes tattooed on his arm. He loves music. It's his thing.
It's my thing.
Sometimes us guys, we have our thing. Just take our word for it. Don't kill yourself trying to understand it.
Like women in shoes.
I've tried to figure it out, and I still to this day haven't got a solid answer. I think I got a few minor answers. Like I heard one, since it makes them, they have to walk funny in them and shit. It makes their butt look different, and so they're just doing it to spice up their ass.
I mean, yes and no. Because
no, I'm saying once I was like, okay, then yeah, you need to wear them.
Yeah, but also, I mean, women don't wear heels if you don't know how to walk in them. Yeah, I hate that. Now that makes you look stupid. I'd rather you wear flats. Because if you buy heels and you can't walk in them, now
I'd rather have women wear no shoes at all in the bed.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And lingerie, I still don't get lingerie, dude.
I like lingerie. Lingerie is mainly for like foreplay, like to take everything off and stuff like that.
No, it's useless. That's not foreplay.
Well, obviously lingerie is not meant for like the first time you're trying to have sex with the girl. It's meant for like maybe like the fourth.
It's just more clothes. It's more shit to take off.
It's more like the fourth or sixth
I want the naked woman there. I want her already naked. So I don't need no damn lingerie. It doesn't do anything for me.
So you want a girl to pretty much
I don't
go
need
to the
the
club
frills.
with some pants and a nice shirt.
Pants and a nice shirt, no panties. That's foreplay right there.
No.
Have you ever asked a girl to not wear panties on a date?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
I can't lie. Yeah.
And what happened at the end?
I mean, well, obviously we know what. You wearing panties? No, let me see. And then of course we will leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean before the date, like you said, hey baby.
Yeah.
Don't wear no panties.
Yeah. Most of the time we're not even going far from the house. We're going like right up the street to the traffic. Like, hey, you got on pants? No. Okay, hold on. I'm turning around. We're not even going to make it far. We're going to do all that stuff afterwards.
Check this out. This is awesome. And you ladies out there, you're going to hate me for this. If your guy ever asks you to not wear panties, he's a genius. Because what that's going to do for you is you're going to be thinking about why you're not wearing panties all damn night. So you're going to have sex on the brain. He's done implanted that seed. So he can implant his seed later.
Hopefully not the seed. But, the elephant trunk later.
The elephant trunk.
Later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you thought you implanted your seed once, and
that was a nightmare right there.
Yeah.
I'm glad that was a false statement because I don't think I would be changed now. I think I would just gone back down to Dre and then just being an average person on Facebook. Hey, going to work, picking up the kids.
Well, weren't you a DJ before?
Yeah. Well, I mean, but I didn't have no kids. I can't take care of no damn kids. I know that. I can barely take care of a dog.
Why don't you be a DJ at weddings and shit?
I do. I just have to get booked.
All right. Well, okay.
Yeah. I'll DJ anywhere. I'll DJ at bar mitzvah. I'll DJ in a park.
DJ'd that one party. You trying to hit on that one girl?
I was trying to hit on a lot of girls anytime I go to like a house.
Oh, there was that one party at the yard. The one I showed up at. Remember
yeah.
Oh, it was funny, folks. He was right as the night was closing down. He was playing her song specifically. He was like, "Oh, I'm playing this for that girl right over there."
Yeah, it happens. Trick of the trade. That's all it is. It's like having a benefits. Having benefits. There you go. You always get to hear your song.
Oh, here's one right here. Austin, yes. Austin from Boston, Massachusetts, 23 years old. Guy's a genius already, I can tell. My resolution for my girlfriend is for her to tell me that she's upset the first time I ask so that we can address the real problem and move on.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and say, "Oh, it's nothing," and then be pissed off at him forever. We hate that shit.
Don't say it's nothing.
This is one of those tricks that you women do to teach your men to lie to you.
Mm-hmm. Or you're just not really
Because
there?
we don't want to deal with an upset girl. Just as much as you don't want to deal with an upset guy.
Yeah. Just be honest. Just say what it is. Stop farting all the time. Okay, my bad. I thought it was funny.
Farting. You know what farting is? Farting in the car. Females cause more accidents farting in the car than anything else.
What?
Yeah. You can see them do it. No. Farting.
Yeah,
No. Not that.
because they have to raise up. Yeah.
No. Not that. Farting.
Farting.
Do you know what farting is?
Farting. Gas coming out your asshole.
No. F-A-R-D. Not F-A-R-T. F-A-R-D.
Farting.
Farting. It's doing shit in the car. Particularly applying your makeup in the rear view in that little
That's
mirror.
called farting?
That's called farting.
That's awkward.
Yes.
That is an awkward...
It's an awkward word that was
Who
way back
makes
in the
that?
day.
Who even makes that?
I have no idea.
I just thought it was like doing shit in the car, applying makeup in the car. Or
Applying well, I think it's probably moved on to texting and all kinds of other
Oh, hell
bullshit.
yeah. Texting,
Which is now illegal in the state of Florida.
talking, looking around, talking shit, trying to find your favorite song, trying to put Miley Cyrus back on, Party in the USA. Please, don't make that be a reason why you get in an accident.
I want my girl. This is from Patrick. Oh, this is 19. Let's see if Patrick's got a clue. I want my girl to resolve to not be so smart all the time because it's making me look bad.
Like a smart ass or smart?
Patrick, you're dumb.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up breaking up with your girlfriend. I can tell.
No, she's going to end up breaking up with him.
Oh no.
Yeah. He just said...
No. See the dynamic here. You can see it. She loves being smarter than him. Women want that control and that power. What Patrick's going to end up doing, he's going to get fucking tired of this shit, and he's going to say, you know what? Fuck you and your smart-ass brain. I'm getting the fuck out.
I honestly think it's going to happen the other way around.
No.
Don't no girl... I mean, honestly, don't no girl want to be with no dumb dude. Like, for real. Like,
Yeah,
you
they
really
do.
You know, because they want to be able to at least have a conversation, or at least to have a guy to pretend like he can keep.
No,
up with
I
the
don't think that's not the issue here. Because it's making me look bad.
Right, and it's making her look bad also.
No.
If every time y'all are having a conversation,
No,
and
in
you're
public.
like, huh?
In public.
Right. Oh, that's even worse.
That's what he's talking about. It's in public. It's got to be in public. He just didn't include that.
Yeah, she's going to be kicking you to the curb pretty soon.
No.
if you don't like-
No. He's going to be kicking her to the curb at some point. See, this is one of those things, ladies, that... Remember how I always say that we've got like this switch where women go from a girl that I'm going to marry to a girl I'm just going to have sex with until it becomes too much of ass and I want to get rid of her? Mm-hmm. This girl that Patrick is with is in... I'm just going to have sex with her until it becomes too much of a hassle and then I'm going to kick her to the curb. That's what's going on right here. Because she's doing something that's fucking him up. She's not showing him support. Support, loyalty. It's the first fucking one, ladies. Support, loyalty, and the cookie.
Cookies. Gotta have it cooked right.
Or is it loyalty, support, and the cookie?
It depends on the person.
In this example, it's the first one.
It depends on the person.
In this example, it's the first one. She's not showing him proper support. And when he gets a girl that's going to show him the proper support, she's going to be the fucking queen of his world.
Oh, boy.
And whoever he's with now is going to be out of there. So, try not to make your man look bad. I know I have to deal with that in my own ways with my father. It's hard for me to be around my dad.
Dr. Lovestrange said, what's up?
Dr. Lovestrange said, what's up?
Yeah.
What's going on, Dr. Lovestrange? Waiting on you guys.
Well, unless they're there now.
Okay. All right, Brandon from Columbus, Ohio. My girlfriend is incredibly successful at a very young age, and I hope she'll be able to find time to relax in 2012. Movies and shopping should be as important sometimes as work emails. She's a workaholic. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Brandon. You might be getting a girl that can work for you.
That's what the other guy's looking for. They need to switch.
She'll be your sugar mama.
Oh.
Oh, here's another young one. Let's see what this young idiot's got to say. I'd like my girlfriend to stop worrying so much about how she looks. I don't care if she has a pimple or some stretch mark I need a magnifying glass to see. I wish she thought she was as beautiful as I do.
That's nice.
Aw.
That's nice.
Nick. Aw.
That's nice, Nick.
Nick, you need to understand women a little bit better. And yeah, I kind of understand your point.
Because it does get irritating.
It does get irritating, and women should just knock that shit off and have some fucking confidence in themselves. So, Nick, go get yourself a girl that's got some confidence. Break up with this broad. Unless the sex is incredibly good, then date her for as long as humanly possible. And then when she becomes too much of a hassle, get rid of her.
Gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go, folks. That was all of those. So let's go back to the relationship page. Let me pull it up here. Show prep. Relationship page. All right. Talking about your ex. I saw this article first, and I thought this was kind of interesting. And 10 things he does not want to hear about your ex. Was this it? There was another one I saw that I thought was a little better. How to show your love, 50 romantic movies, blah, 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 blah. 10 rules for texting a guy. Improve your dating life. 8 rules for the rebound. No. Your psyched he's your girlfriend. Or you're his girlfriend. Meeting his family. Engaged, now what? Weddings and do's and stuff. There was one in here. I thought it was really good. And New Year. No, it's right here. It's this one. The clean slate.
Clean slate.
Oh, I'm going to talk about some of this shit. Extract. Remove X everything from your space. Move forward by not actually being able to go backward. Hide your ex on chat. Delete his phone number. Defriend him on Facebook. And unfollow his Twitter. And we're not just talking about ex-boyfriends. This includes ex-hookups, ex-booty calls, ex-friends with benefits, and any other bad news dudes. And this is from the Glamour article, Things You Need to Do to Wipe Your Dating Slate Clean and Start Over as you start the new year. New year, new dating life, good guys do exist, blah, blah, blah. We've all heard that before, and all you ladies say that we're all the same.
Girls don't want a good guy. They want the asshole. Please stop saying
Well, now, hold up.
Hold up what?
The groupie number 2 wants Dre. She wants Dre to get change under control.
Change is impossible to control.
I don't think so.
Change is impossible, yeah. I think so.
Change is gonna slide into a laid back position one day. And he's gonna settle down and have kids.
I highly doubt it. No. Change is going to do drugs. Change is going to play music. Change is going to sign autographs. And that's it. That's about it.
Is Change gonna beat off to lesbian porn too?
Probably. Probably that's what Change is going to do. Dre, on the other hand, Dre may settle down. He may calm down. Stop trying to be in the club.
Well, Dre's got to take over though. That's what groupie number 2 saying. Change got to take it, or Dre got to take over.
Dre's passive aggressive. Dre's not going to do that like anytime soon. Like probably later on when things start getting like progressively worse and Change starts acting a fool, then Dre's like, okay.
Oh, Change already acting a fool. Change is I'm partying out with this guy, and we're at the gas station, and he's hollering at some girls, and he pissed the girls off. I was like,
wait,
damn.
Were you there for that?
Of course I was there for that. I was like, I hope them dudes that they're with don't have a fucking gun. I was like, I do not want to get shot at the damn gas station. I was like, fuck.
First off, Change was just giving a compliment. That's all it was. And then the fat friend came out. Fat friends always know your place. Okay?
Job of the slut.
Know your place, okay? Your skinny cute friend does not always need you to be Captain Save-A-Ho all the time. Especially not at a gas station. We're all there to get the same thing.
Captain Save-A-Ho. Captain Save-A-Ho.
Yeah,
I just learned a new term, folks. I gotta use this. Captain Save-A-Ho.
It's not called it's not. Just let it go. Just let it go. Leave my friend alone. Like, what the fuck you doing out here? And then it's, what?
We came together. We going home together. Captain
Her
Sabo.
skinny friend could have ended up having a great night, met some cool people. The fat friend could have even ended up having somebody to talk to.
Yeah. She did have the muffin top.
Bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Bad.
Wear some baggy clothes, please.
Or a trench coat.
Her trench. Dude, it was like 90 degrees outside. What the fuck are you
Damn.
talking about?
I don't want to see that blubber hanging out from the side of the jeans
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the shirt.
Yeah, actually, the pants were fine. Just the midriff.
Yeah.
No, you didn't got the shape for the midriff. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
baby.
Work on that. Workout plan.
So here we go. Rethink your type, especially if you keep dating the same kind of guy. Write down all the traits.
Same kind of dyke.
Same kind of guy. Yeah. Write down all the traits of the type of person you have liked, are attracted to, or have dated, and whittle it down to 10 qualities. Says Whitney Casey, author of The Man Plan. I disagree with Mrs. Whitney Casey here on some of the shit that she puts out because she's just an idiot. Another example of a fellow woman giving y'all ladies bad fucking advice.
Yeah.
So let's get into some of this. She wrote the book The Man Plan. When picking guys in a new year, you can keep 3 of those 10 qualities.
Huh?
For the other 7, go for different types of traits. Anytime you're on a date and you notice that there are more than 3 common traits from your list, you don't give it another date. Stop right there.
Yeah, that's if she wants a different type of a guy. But, no, don't do that. Don't do it, because you're going to find yourself miserable.
No. Here's the problem. Now, of course, I haven't read the book yet.
Mm-hmm.
But this little advice, which is what a lot of people who aren't going to read the book will see, especially the ladies, they'll see this and, oh, I should try that. And they don't understand. Either one, Mrs. Casey here is not explaining the full situation, or 2, if this is the full situation she's explaining, she's a fucking idiot.
She's probably old.
Because what she needs to be explaining is that the women need to understand why they are attracted to guy type X. That same type of guy.
Yeah.
You need to understand why. And it's got a lot to do with your daddy issues.
I guess so. Or that's just what tickles her fancy. One of the two.
Well, no. They need to understand why they tickle their fancy. Because until they can't understand why it tickles their fancy, they can't really truly be effective at fixing the problem.
But that's just what they like. You can't. You're not going to be able to change if you date.
But see, here's what she means with that is, if they're dating the same type of guy and the guy ends up turning out to be always the wrong kind of guy, then they need to assess why they're getting attracted to the wrong type of guy.
That's what they like. They like the bad guy. They like the guy that's really not going to be
they like the bad guy, but they need to understand why they like the bad guy. And then they need to figure out what it is about the quality. This is kind of, I think, what she's saying here. The quality in the bad guy that they like is confidence, which is that's what you're attracted to the most, ladies, the confidence. Just like we're attracted to confidence in women, the old ladies are attracted to confidence in men. And the bad guys display confidence better than the nice guys.
Yeah, they do.
But there are nice guys out there, ladies, that have confidence.
Yeah.
And you need to stop overlooking them and stop giving them a hard time and stop putting them in the friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at one right here.
Good guy.
I am a good guy. And I do have confidence.
Yeah.
Might not be the confidence that you want to see in the dating scene, but guess what? I've got it. I know I've got it. You can hear it in my voice right now.
Confidence.
Now, she's talking about